Hey there riders, Moto Journo Kris here, and Triumph have revealed their Gold Line Special Edition models for 2022, which feature hand-painted Gold Line skills from Triumph's paint shop, which is essentially an incredible skill that, while once fairly common as a feature on many motorcycles, has fallen out of fashion. These will be a limited edition version available for only a year from December here in Australia, and it encompasses 8 models from the Triumph Modern Classics line, meaning they've got you covered regardless of which bike you like within those models anyway. This also follows in the footsteps of the Street Twin Gold Line, which quickly sold out, and I'd say it shows there's still strong interest in this kind of special feature. On the surface, sure, it's just paint, but it also represents a real art form and a traditional craftsperson skill. If you've ever seen people at work doing this, it's all about applying the paint by hand in a continuous stroke. If you've ever done any painting, not vehicle specific, you'll realise what sounds simple is actually very challenging. In fact, looking at the footage Triumph have provided, the steadiness of the painter is amazing, especially considering how difficult they found it to hold the camera steady to capture their work. So let's take a very quick look at the models available. First up, the Bonneville T100 Gold Line with the silver ice fuel tank, competition green infill, and hand-painted gold lining. There's also the Gold Line logo plus silver ice mudguards and side panels with the same green and a new T100 white and gold logo to further set the bike apart. While the T100 runs the 900cc twin, producing 65 horsepower and 80 Nm of torque with Brembo front brake, ABS, torque assist clutch, traction control, and cartridge fork. It's the most accessible of the Gold Line models, retailing here in Australia for $19,190 right away. In the US, it's starting from $11,450, and in the UK, it's a £600 premium over the standard T100. Next is the Street Scrambler Gold Line, also touting the 900cc engine, but in the high torque variant, which makes the torque available a bit lower in the rev range. Here you get a matte Pacific blue tank with graphite striping, gold Triumph logos, and the Gold Line line, with gold lining also featured alongside the tank stripe and around the knee pad area. Guards are matte black in comparison, with side panels running the gold Street Scrambler logo. To match the tank is a blue fly screen available as an accessory, and you can get a high level mudguard if you're a bit more serious about the Scrambler concept. Notable features include Y-spoke wheels, Tourance tyres, and switchable ABS. Pricing for the Street Scrambler Gold Line is $19,490 here in Australia right away, again a £600 premium in the UK over the standard model, and starting at $11,950 in the US. Moving up to the 1200 high torque Bonneville, we've got the Speedmaster Gold Line with silver ice fuel tank with hand-painted gold lining, including the gold logo. Sapphire black is found on the tank, side panels, headlight bowl, and mudguards, with the panels running a silver Speedmaster logo with hand-painted gold lines. Showa provide the 47mm forks with preload adjustable rear shocks, dual Brembo calipers, and a 705mm seat height with forward foot controls. Power is 78 horsepower and 106 Nm of torque, peaking at 4,000 RPM. Pricing on this one is $23,790 right away in Australia, an £800 premium in the UK, and from $14,200 in the US. Next, we've got the Bonneville Bobber Gold Line, which comes in carnival red with sapphire black striping and hand-painted gold lining, as well as sapphire black side panels with gold Triumph logo and silver Speedmaster logo. Again, you receive the 1200 high torque engine with dedicated bobber tune in this case, and a fat front wheel to get the look right, alongside the Brembo brakes and Showa suspension. Pricing here starts at $23,790 right away in Australia, an £800 premium in the UK, and from $14,200 in the US. Next, we get the Bonneville T120, which comes in a Gold Line and Black Gold Line edition. The Gold Line is in competition green with silver ice, Gold Line logo, and hand-painted gold lines. Side panels revive a stripe graphic with Bonneville T120 white and gold logo. The Black Gold Line, on the other hand, runs matte sapphire black across the tank, front and rear mudguards, as well as the side panels and headlight bowl, as the name suggests. The tank infill is matte silver ice with gold lines, and side panels also receive the stripe graphic. A black and gold logo is also featured specifically for this model, which also gets a blacked out engine, exhaust, and various other features. Both versions get the newest lightweight aluminium wheels, cruise control, and updated riding modes. Both T120 versions are available for the same price, and that is $22,090 right away here in Australia, with the 800 premium in the UK, and that's in pounds, and from $13,100 in the US. Finally, we get to the two Scrambler 1200 variants, the XC and the XE Gold Line editions. The XC Gold Line is the more road-orientated version in Carnival Red and Storm Grey and Gold Line, alongside aluminium silver tank stripe with the Gold Line logo. Knee pad graphics also get hand-painted gold lines with jet black side panels and headlight bowl. That Scrambler XC Gold Line is $24,690 here in Australia and an £800 premium in the UK, while being $15,100 in the US, and that's the starting price. The upspec, more off-road orientated Scrambler XE Gold Line comes in Baja Orange with silver ice on the tank and runs a pure white stripe alongside hand-painted gold line. The knee pad graphics are also gold lined with jet black side panels and headlight bowl. Pricing is bumped up to $26,090 right away in Australia, with the UK premium over the regular edition again £800, and US pricing starts from $16,500. Now there's lots more to these models which I haven't covered, as this video would get extremely long if I were to do so it's worth checking them out individually depending on what you're personally interested in. The bikes will be arriving in dealers in December in Australia and in November in the UK. I couldn't spot American availability, however. The bikes will also feature the Pinstriper's signature on the bike, while the original Street Twin Gold Line sold the full 1,000 units fairly quickly. In comparison, the 8 new Gold Line offerings are not being produced in limited quantities, from what's been shared by Triumph at least. Instead, they'll be available for a year, so if you're into the numbered special edition side of things, that may be not as appealing, but if you're just after something a little bit special, you probably won't mind. Anyway, let me know what you think. Which of the Gold Line models would you buy if you're in the market? If money wasn't an option, it would be the Scrambler 1200 XE Gold Line for me, for sure. As always, thanks for watching and stay safe out there.